Hello, good afternoon. This is Mr. Everett. You can call me Mr. E. I want to show you how to register for our MyMathLab class. It's through, we now use a link called Access Pearson instead of the MyLab and Mastering link that was used in years past and was referred to in the video I supplied last Friday. So I decided to make a new video since the link looks a little different in Canvas and there's slightly different path to register. So you will not be going to the mymathlab.com website. You do not log in through that access. You do not need a student access code. What you need to do is to log in and create a Pearson account if you don't already have one that you will be using to access our MyMathLab class. You do it through Canvas. So once you log into my.citruscollege.edu, you'll scroll down to find the Canvas Learning Management System tile. And if you don't see it, you can type Canvas in the search engine, click on the magnifying glass to do that search. And the first tile that should pop up is the Canvas Learning Management System. So once you click on that, it should take you to your dashboard where it shows all of your classes that you're enrolled in at Citrus this fall semester. So these are all my classes plus a different class as well for online teaching, training. But this is the link we want right down here. The one that has the yellow text with the black outline, our CRN is 24308, is the fully online asynchronous Math 160 class. So in order to sign up for the Canvas-linked MyMathLab class, you have to first get into our Canvas class. So once you click on that tile, this is our home page, and I've asked you to read all of this. But the video showed that you clicked on a link up here that said My Lab and Mastering. And they created a new app and way to access Pearson through the Access Pearson link instead of My Lab and Mastering just last summer. So this is a change that affects the registration moving forward. But you just have to click that link, Access Pearson, instead of the MyLab and Mastering. Now, if I click, it'll go in for my view as an instructor. So I'm going to click View as a Student so that it will look like what it looks like from the perspective of a student. So now when I click on Access Pearson, it'll look like what it would look like for you when you click on this link to access Pearson and sign up for our Canvas-linked MyMathLab class. So you'll open Pearson, you'll click the yellow Open Pearson button, and it's going to ask you to type in your username and your password. So if you have ever had My Stat or My Nursing Lab product before, you may already have a Pearson account, and you can put your username in and password here. If you forgot it, you can click this link to retrieve it. For most of you, you'll be creating a Pearson account for the first time. So you'll click down here where it says Create an Account, and you have to type in the email address that you're going to be checking consistently, where you'll be getting information sent to you. So I'm just going to make up an email. How about Minnie Mouse 789 at AOL.com. And I'll try to copy it and paste it, and it doesn't work. You have to type it back in. I know I'm misspelling Minnie, just to hopefully find an email address that has never been used to sign up for a Pearson account. So it's prompting me to use that same email address as my username, but let's say I just want to be called Minnie Mouse. And apparently no one has ever used that as a username. So now you have to pick a password. My go-to, because this is a QWERTY keyboard that I'm typing on, is capital Q, W-E-R-T-Y, 123. And that meets the requirements of having 8 characters, at least one uppercase letter, and 1 number. So this is just making up a mock account, but you will do the same with your email address and your chosen username, your chosen password as well. So this person is going to be called Minnie, and their last name is Mouse. And you have to type in the first few letters of United States for that to pop up in the pull-down menu. And you have to agree to the terms, and I would suggest unclicking that box to diminish any promotional materials that would be sent to you. So you click the Create an Account, And if for some reason up here it said that the username is already being used, you have to change it. But if it's the email that's the same, then you actually already had an account and you could change your password if you forgot it. So you do have to link the accounts with Canvas for Canvas to know about this MyMathLab class. So now you'll click this Open MyLab and Mastering button, and that's where it will prompt you with the page for how you will register for the class. So I'm just going to allow them to move on here. So most students will go for the 18-week access, which is $89.99 for the semester. And if you have an access code because you got a book voucher through the EOPS program or the Promise program, where you have a book voucher, you can go to the bookstore and purchase an access code through the bookstore with your book voucher. This only applies to people who qualify under certain programs. So the majority of you will be paying for your access through Pearson using a credit card or PayPal. I don't recommend doing the 24 months unless you feel that you're not going to pass the class this semester. That would give you a full 2 years, and you could re-register for a MyMathLab class in subsequent semesters if you're not successful this semester. I would suggest committing to the class right away, doing everything in your power to pass the class. I have very high pass ratios, by the way. You definitely should just stay with the course and do the 18 weeks. Once you click on that link, it would take you to a page where you would be providing your credit card information. If you click this access code link, that's where you're going to type in those the words from the access code. Again, if you had a book voucher, you would go to the bookstore, you would provide your email address, and they would email you a link to get your access code. And once you associate it with the class, by going through this registration process, you will put those names in here in the field, or they'll automatically be filled in the field. And that's how you would use the book voucher. I'm going to go back, though, and click on this link right here that shows what you would be prompted to provide if you were going to pay with a credit card. So basic information like your name and your address and the billing address for your credit card. And the next page is providing that credit card information. They won't let me get past this page because I haven't filled it out. So it's pretty standard how you pay for Pearson by using this link. If you don't have the money, you do have, right now, you have 2 weeks of free access. They don't really promote this very much, but you will click on this link down here where it says get temporary access without payment for 14 days. And I'm not going to click yes, but if I did, it would confirm that I have that temporary access, and I have, 13 plus days left and in order to come up with the money or a code from using a book voucher at the bookstore. Okay, so I don't really want Minnie Mouse in my class, so I'm going to say no thanks, but you would finish the process by clicking the yes button. Okay, so it's basically the same as the other video. It's just that you had to click Access Pearson, not MyLab and Mastering from our homepage. You have to register for MyMathLab class through Canvas because it's a Canvas-linked class so that the grades will be displayed for you in Canvas as they are migrated over from Pearson. Okay? Feel free to email me if you need any questions answered. Okay? Take care and good luck in the course.